Hi folks, this is HisDad. Welcome back. In front of me, as you can tell, I've got my laptop open and I'm looking at an ad that I found on wish.com for a Gil Hibben Expendables Classic wood-handled fixed knife, 6.65 inches, mirror polished D2 inlaid brass blade, ebony stainless steel handle with sheath. Now, my problem is, as you can see by the picture, and you see the price. If you know Gil Hibben, you know the expendable knives. You don't even think about the word 6.65 inch. It makes you think that maybe that's the blade, okay? So with the handle, which is another 4.5 inches, you're looking at 11-inch knife. That's kind of what looks like is in the hand of the person. So you look at 2460 and you say, come on, I'm obviously going to get a Gil Hibben clone. So what did I say? I'm a guy who does clone videos. I'm a guy who does Gil Hibben videos. I'm a guy who does knife videos. I'm HisDad. What do you want? I'm going to pull the trigger on that. 2460. I can't pass that up. Not in a million years. So what do? You hit yes, I want it. Okay, click. So I'm going to click that. I'm going to buy it and we're going to see what shows up. Okay. Now, folks, this is actually the ad for a Gil Hibben Old West toothpick Bowie knife and leather sheath designed for the Expendables film, mirror polished stainless steel blade, impressive knife for collectors, 17 inches, 17 and a half inches overall. So we obviously know we're not going to be getting that knife, okay? The dimensions are way off. Wish.com's going to get me again, but you know what we're going to do? We're going to click this one. We're going to go over here. We're going to say, yep, click that. Okay, so we're going to get both knives. We're going to wait for them to show up, and then we're going to let you see what we get, okay? All right, folks.
A few moments later.
All right, folks. Well, it showed up. The Gil Hibben Old West toothpick. It's by United Cutlery, so it's designed by him. And if you know United Cutlery, it is what it is. You're going to get a standard, pretty decent looking knife. Look at that. All right, so let's pause for just a second. Now that we know what we're looking at here, let's see what we got from Wish real fast, okay? Okay, so let's take a look. What do you got? Gil Hibben Old West boot knife with sheath. Huh. Well, that doesn't seem like what the ad stated, did. Huh? Or is this a real Gil Hibben? Yes, that's Gil right there. And right there, yep. And you know what? This is United Cutlery. This is it. This is the same knife. Exactly. Okay. So for $25, you get the boot knife. Now, when you look at that snap right there, there's some stuff on it. And you gotta, never mind the oil, folks. And there's a little bit of scuffage right here. So I think that's why it ended up going to Wish. Kind of like they didn't want this going through their quality control. There's the Gil Hibben. This is a nice sheath for a boot knife sheath, folks. So in many cases with Gil Hibben, the sheath is worth a third or half the price of what you're getting. Okay? So yeah, that's a real Gil Hibben. This is real. So when you look at the knife, that's a real Gil Hibben for $25. It's the boot knife. All right, so. So this is the one seen in the movie one, and that's just the boot knife companion to it. So what do you get here is a big honking knife. Super sharp, mirror finished. If you were to dry it out, it is very, 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 very nice. The handle, big in your hand, big as heck. The blade, fantastic. But you know what? this is half the star of the show right here. You take a look here, look how thick that is. Okay? It's almost as thick as my finger. Middle of my arm, right there, or where my elbow is. That is literally quite the knife. And you can tie it to your leg right there if you're Rambo or if you're Francis Stallone, whatever that is, I don't know. But you look at the boot knife in comparison. So you look at this, folks, and you say to yourself, wow, that sheath is amazing. It is. Quite the sheath. If I had to put a price on the sheath, I'd say $35, $40. Not even the cost of this, the boot knife. So what do I get out of this? I get shame on me for not pulling out a tape measure. Shame on me for not Googling the translation between centimeters and inches. That's on me. I get a very usable, accurately sized working knife. Is this, God, if this is an actual working knife for you, where you're at, put that in the comments. Let me know what you do. I'm proud of you. I don't even know you. But if this is a working knife for you, good God. So that's 17 and a half inches overall. That's quite the knife. So for $100, I got the Gil Hibben collection right there. You know, let's put it what it is. You got the boot knife, you got the regular knife. So as far as I'm concerned, I think I'm doing okay by it all. What do you think? Let me know. Put it in the comments if you think that for $100 I didn't do too bad. And am I a Gil Hibben fan of this? I am. I have just a couple more seconds here to go into another Gil Hibben that we've already done the review on. This is their Toothpick, which is also a fight style knife. And as you can tell, it's big. Now, when you talk about clones, sometimes you can get a really good clone of a Gil Hibben for not a bad price. This is the Rambo 2 or 3. As you can tell by that, that was where Gil was going with that one. And I'm gonna actually drop the hammer and get the actual Gil Hibben of this one. If you want to see that, put that in the comments, like, subscribe, whatever. If I see any movement here, I'll go ahead and drop the hammer on that. See what the difference between the actual and this is. But you could tell, you know, they really wanted to capture that Gil Hibben feel. And I feel like they did. Not bad at all, folks. I like it. All right, so that's HisDad saying, you know, do the math, pull out your measure, get out your Google, ask your Siri, can you do the math for me real quick? That way, when you see something in centimeters, you get a real idea of what you're getting, okay? Am I mad? No. For you folks out there, did it say boot knife anywhere in that ad? No. Go back, rewind, take a look. It did not in any way, shape, or form say that was going to be a boot knife. So, anyway, this is HisDad saying I love you. And until the next video, please take care of yourself and each other. Bye now.